This is Hilda Davis, reading my poem, Pilot Ponders Where She Belongs. Pilot ponders where she belongs. The man who hit me goes to make love to his wife after. Someone tells me all of his teeth have fallen out now, and I use mine to laugh and chew tobacco sticks. I once prayed he would never smile again, and maybe the universe is hilarious, and maybe it doesn't care about our laughter at all. I am floating with nowhere to go, trying to convince people I am all right. A woman fit me for a dress. I wanted to show off how I rid myself of the violence all over my body, and she makes clothes folks sway good in. Tape around my waist. She noticed I don't have a navel, and I gotta tell the truth. Sometimes people are not born. Some of us fall into the world. About this poem. Redefining love for myself is vital to my healing and survival. I am grateful to turn to Black women writers for guidance toward redefinition. Pilot Dead of Toni Morrison's Song of Solomon teaches me that while the truth has many forms, love stands apart. Pilot, in spite of what she survives and witnesses, embodies love. Love has no clear origin, and it is ever present. Love may even look like me. This poem is both a search and a reflection on what may be possible when a person moves forward with faith in love. Love may just guide a person back to origin.
Race to win with the Johnny Lightning model Double Trouble from Cheerios. Double-barreled body, wide-track racing slicks, solid all-metal body construction. Johnny Lightning Double Trouble, yours free for 3 Cheerios package seals. Double Trouble, the custom-designed sidecar racer. Streamlined, built for speed. Double Trouble, free from Cheerios. Details on specially marked Cheerios packages. Johnny Lightning Double Trouble.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ed Palermo.
Hello, everybody. All right, tonight we are going to party like it's 1954.
To get together here at the Lo-Fi Lounge to talk about prog versus fusion. And the Grand Wazoo, it has this battle also where it's a great cover, right? Isn't that album cover one of the best covers of all time? All these notes flying at each other, and it's just madness. Even from the cover, it's madness. Your CD is still on the way. I ordered it off of Bandcamp and let people know that. That's a real good place to get your music, is to go to Ed Palermo Big Band Bandcamp. Your ability to take something that stops on a dime and it turns sideways, and really lends itself to prog rock.
To make music real precise and stop on and unpredictable, stop on time. That influence directly comes from Frank Zappa, and my experience the first time I saw him live in 1969. I've probably told you this story many times, but
The
time I saw Zappa live was I was a freshman in high school. It was February 1969, and at a club called the Electric Factory. And this is before Woodstock, The Happening, and the movie. Now, the reason why I bring that up, it's important because Woodstock, the event, and mainly Woodstock, the movie, changed everything in the sense that all those bands you see playing at Woodstock, there was a time you could see all those bands in small clubs. And then all of a sudden, I mean, I saw the Hoodoo Tommy at the Electric Factory, the same club that I saw Zappa, and it was it was a warehouse that they converted to a performance space. So it wasn't a big club at all, but that's where I first saw Zappa with the Mother's Invention. I saw Jefferson Airplane there. I saw Jethro Tull there. I saw Procol Harum many times there. And I saw the Hoodoo Tommy there. Then Woodstock comes out, and then of course now the Hoodoo's only to be seen in arenas. So so that kind of like Woodstock kind of ruined it. Now, but let's go back to Zappa to answer your question. Zappa's thing was exactly that. He'd be doing one song and then he'd put his hand in the air without the music stopping, boom, they're into something new. Maybe he might put his 5 up, and then all of a sudden the band starts playing in 5/8. And then he put his hand up and they'd go into something else. And that was so dynamic and left such an impression. And that is one aspect of Zappa's band that I've kept to this day.
Start off with a tribute to Brian Wilson, God only knows. Featuring Phil Chester on the soprano saxophone. And then we did a song, a piece written by Dmitri Shostakovich called Jazz Waltz No. 2, featuring John Johnson from Wisconsin on the trumpet. Wow! Then we did Those Were the Days by Mary Hopkins, and that featured Nina Hennessy on the vocals. And then we did a little snippet of something from our new album. The album's called Prog vs. Fusion, War of the Ages. That was a mashup of Soundgarden's Black Hole Sun and Steely Dan's Bodhisattva. And then we did King Crimson's Lost Tongue Aspect. And we matched that up with Stravinsky's Rite of the Spring. Yeah. And then we did a couple of Brit songs, 1999 and I Would Die For You. And that thing that you just heard was a great, brilliant King Crimson composition called Frame by Frame. Yeah. So there you go. And then we segue back into Stravinsky again. And now we're going to feature, once again, Mr. Robbie Mangano. Yeah.
Your longevity, keeping a band together for what you've done as a career and kept a big band. I mean, you list the album. I mean, when the players on this thing is gigantic, or I watched clips from your shows. You're the only reason I would go to New York, Ed. I just enjoy somebody who has kept the flow, that's kept it going. Keeps music going. He just doesn't want to stand still.
Well, that's perfectly put. I can't stand still. It's really, I'm always moving on to the next thing. Every live show we do is different from the last, and we play every month. One month at Iridium Falcon, next month Iridium, next month Falcon. So, and every show is different. I'll keep some of the same songs, but the theme, we always have a theme, and themes are always different. That we're giving the audience something that they didn't expect at all.
Yeah.
So that would, I'd say, if I was influenced by Sun Ra, that was the main thing. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But you could say that I got that from Zappa. So or The Crazy World of Arthur Brown. That was another one of my life-changing experiences. So it's just,
Greatest album cover of all time. Remember the big day? That's got to be the best. I mean, other than Weasels Rip My Flesh.
Oh yeah.
Which I think is probably the best album cover of all time.
You wouldn't believe his live show was what that was life-changing. In fact, I have to say, as far as my live shows go, there's an aspect of it that was definitely influenced by that one time I saw Arthur Brown.
Did this album, is it just part of the flow, or was it feel something different or special to you? It feels special to me.
You know what? It's interesting. I just like to think that everything gets better with time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel this one is special, and I think I felt that way when I was putting the music together, how to figure out to go from one song to another. Like I mentioned, the segues, and and I think I really started feeling special when I saw how many people were buying the record.
Yeah,
I was just like, wow, I think I started feeling, that there's something here, an excitement about this that I haven't seen in a while. All right, Chris, we're going to sign off here.
Yep.
Man, you know what? Anytime you just want to chat about anything, Arthur Brown or not.
Yeah. Let's do it. I thanks so much. Talk to you soon, Ed.
Got it, babe.
We interrupt our program of dance music to bring you this special bulletin.
The Ed Palermo Big Band's latest release, Prog vs. Fusion, A War of the Ages, is now available on Skycat Records. What's the scoop on the Ed Palermo Big Band? The Jazz Times declares,
21st century big band music doesn't get more exciting and impressive than this.
From Downbeat Magazine,
Palermo's modern alchemists spin everything they touch into gold.
And 9-time Grammy winner, the legendary Mike James, says,
Who the hell is Ed Palermo?
Prog vs. Fusion, A War of the Ages by the Ed Palermo Big Band. Get yours today.
And now, back to our program.
Thanks for being here. Please welcome the Ed Palermo Big Band.
Oh, what a beautiful day for Frankenberry, the world's super sweet new cereal.
Phooey! Here's the world's super sweet new cereal, Count Chocula.
Bickle, I've got berry-flavored sweeties for monstrous strawberry flavor.
Well, I've got chocolate sweeties for monstrous chocolate flavor.
Frankenberry.
Count Chocula.
Meow. Frankenberry.
Count Chocula.
Break it down, he come. Break it down, he come. Break it down, everything is wrong. Break it down, he come. Here comes trouble, can't begin. Here comes trouble and I never win. Here comes trouble. Down the bend. Here comes trouble and I never win, never win. Baby, what it means to me. Tell you, baby, what it means to me. See you coming back, all windows in black. Tell you, baby, what it means to me. Without door in a burnout shack. Running hard, ain't coming back. I'm on fire, yeah, that was on my tail. Heart ain't coming back. Same old day, same old line, same old way. I got money, oh, I ain't got the time. I ain't got the time, I ain't got the dime. But I got the time, I ain't got the dime.
Space Control calling Quisp.
This is Quisp. Over.
An enormous mad ball of yarn is blocking all traffic in space.
Uh-oh. So it is.
Turn back.
Impossible! I must deliver this cargo of Quisp cereal to my pals and... Whoops!
It's got him.
A naughty problem. Fortunately, there's always time for a bowl of Quisp cereal.
Use your scrooch gun.
Nope. I'm using these knitting needles instead. Knit one, furl two, knit one, furl two. Cast off! Knit one, furl two. Cast off, knit one, furl two.
What blinding speed. He's knitting up that mad ball of yarn faster than it can unravel. There it goes.
And in its place, a hand-knit necktie, 87 miles long.
Yay! A good yarn, but Quake is better.
Ow! Quisp is best. Get the point?
Quisp from Quaker.
Angela
I was a bad kid too, though. Disneyland jail. I was a good kid, try not to lie much, but there are some things you don't tell mom and dad. Like the bottle in the brown bag and the Ziploc baggies I got from the bikers I worked with downtown. They thought I was older, cause I worked the night shift, emptying jukeboxes for Mongols MC. So never ride dirt bikes, drinking on mushrooms, through the dangerous orchards in the middle of the night. Never climb the water tower, drunk as shit on vodka. You just might end up in the Disneyland jail. We ate all the mushrooms in the Disneyland parking lot. Dale had a puppy down jacket, put the vodka up one sleeve. He looked like a bodybuilder, but only on one side. You took up a t-shirt, stuck it up the other sleeve. So never take mushrooms and ride a space mountain. You just might end up in the Disneyland jail. And never drink vodka and pass it on the monorail. You just might end up in the Disneyland jail. Disneyland jail. Disneyland jail. When you get older, you have some teenagers. You say, oh my God, please don't do the shit that I did. Stay in the chess club, run the student council, keep playing clarinet in the marching band. We'll never take mushrooms or ride a space mountain. You just might end up in the Disneyland jail. Never drink vodka, pass it on the monorail. You just might end up in the Disneyland jail. Thank you.